and gentlemen, it's going to be 70 days tomorrow since close to 300 girls were kidnapped by a group of criminals, bandits, and terrorists by the name Boko Haram. We have families who have been traumatized, families who are not sure if their girls will be coming back home. 16 to 18 years old girls were woken up from their sleep by the bunch of cowards with guns and stole these girls away from their families, from their community, and from us. It behoves on people of good conscience to speak out and condemn this despicable atrocity carried out by this terrorist group. We also call on the Nigerian government and we call on President Goodluck Jonathan to wake up from his slumber. Yes. He's the most incompetent person or leader who has actually walked on the face of this earth. Yes. It's unbelievable that the government, whose primary duty is to provide security for life and property, has been unable to do that in a very shameless and scandalous manner. Can you tell me if one of his children was among these girls, would he have the effrontery to shuttle around the world as if nothing has happened?
Yeah.
We have mothers, fathers, who are crying, who have lost hope, and not sure if their girls will come back. The only offense these girls committed was that they were in school. They want education. They don't want to be suppressed and oppressed by an environment that doesn't provide premium on the life of the girls. And we have a government who has allegedly spent billions of dollars on security and they have nothing to show for it. They're spending so much money to launder their image abroad, while these girls are in nowhere, nobody knows. These are girls. I can imagine what they go through. They have just reached puberty. Our mothers know what I'm talking about. Who addresses the psychological needs of these girls? Who cater for those needs? And we have a president who doesn't even know why he's in office. We all have to give voice to the voiceless girls. We have to speak up on their behalf. It behoves on me and you as fathers, as mothers, to speak up for these girls. Last night when I was going to bed, my daughter came to me and said, "Daddy, I wish you all the best in your rally tomorrow. Have a good night." And something told me that there are families that will not be able to hear that from their children in Chibok. These are families of these girls who were kidnapped. And these girls, I can assure you, are crying wherever they are now, calling on us to help. So we have to call on the international community to disregard whatever Jonathan is doing and rise up to free these girls. The Nigerian government is so corrupt, they're so immersed in corruption, that all the money that they're supposed to spend on providing security, they've stolen this money and kept in foreign banks. Nigerians are suffering in the midst of plenty. We are not supposed to be going through what we are going through. And every day there are more kidnaps that are taking place. As a matter of fact, people have even lost count. We're only using these girls as a rallying point to demand that the Jonathan administration should either step up or step down. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, the international community has almost moved away from this subject. It's a media that is driven 24 hours by the cable news cycle. But we cannot forget these girls. It is somebody else's daughter today, it could be mine tomorrow. So we have to make sure we continue to organize ourselves in all ways we can to make sure the world does not forget these girls. It's so unfortunate that we're not talking about it as much as we should. And we have to keep doing it. Bring back our girls! 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 Bring back our girls!
over 2 months. It's going on 3 months. And these girls are not back with their families. I'm a mother. And I know that if I give a curfew to my child, and I say, be back at 10, and it's 10:05, and my child is not back, I get worried. And by the time that kid gets back, I'm really furious. I can only imagine what it's like for parents to have been without their kids for so long. And for there to be no sense of what exactly is the focused and concerted action of a government that is aware of its responsibilities to its people. I wonder if the Nigerian government reads our constitution. And just in case they don't, I want to point their attention to section 14 of the Constitution of Nigeria. It says that the safety and security of the Nigerian people is the primary concern of the Nigerian government, and it's the purpose for which the government is formed. So, we don't have to be here to tell the Nigerian government its responsibility. It should be aware of it. And just in case they tell me, well, we read the Constitution, we know, then talk is cheap. Action speaks louder than words. So, the action of a government that knows that its constitution demands of it the responsibility for the safety and security of the people is that these girls should have been brought back, maybe even the second day, if it was long. And then, when there was an opportunity to negotiate for these girls to be returned, that opportunity shouldn't have been squandered. If a government was aware of the duty to its people, it shouldn't be invited to France to come and talk to the governments of other West African countries.
That's right.
If a government was aware of the safety and security of its people being its concern, it shouldn't be invited to come and talk to Obama in August.
Yes.
Because I guess the expectation is that maybe by August, these girls would not be back. This is unconscionable. And I'm calling on all people of good faith. Think about it. If this is your relative, if this is your sister,
right,
or this is your daughter,
yes,
or this is your cousin,
yes,
or if this is your friend,
yes,
or if this is somebody that comes to your church,
yes,
or this is somebody that comes to your mosque,
yes,
how would you feel?
That's terrible.
The same way you feel if this is somebody that you know personally is how you should feel if any of God's children is in a situation like this girl. It breaks my heart.
Yes.
And now, I went to boarding school in Nigeria. I told people before, I went to boarding school in the 1970s. And I was safe. I went to university in Nigeria to get my BA. I was in the job. And I was safe. I still have relatives in Nigeria. My nieces and nephews are in boarding school. And they are safe. But sometimes I think about it. And I say, if this could happen to these girls in Chibok,
we're not even sure they are safe.
what is to say that it can't happen to my family?
Right.
So, Nigerian government, this is a disgrace.
Yes.
Now, we go to Liberia to help them to keep peace. And we said that we broke out the peace agreement that ended the war. We went to Sierra Leone to help them to keep the peace.
Exactly.
The Nigerian peacekeeping mission has a distinguished service in the UN forces. We have now celebrated ad infinitum that we have the largest economy in Africa. We have overtaken South Africa. It doesn't mean anything if your people are not safe.
That's right. That's right.
It doesn't mean anything if so many children are out of school because their parents are scared that if they go, they'll be kidnapped. It doesn't mean anything when people are in the market and somebody comes with a suicide bomb and kills them. It doesn't mean anything if people are watching the World Cup and people just come and they kill them. It doesn't mean anything if people are in school and somebody comes, abducts them, or kills them, or does just about anything to them. So I am calling on the Nigerian government. I am still a citizen of Nigeria. I want to be proud of Nigeria. I want Nigeria to claim that mantle giant of Africa. The only way it's going to do that is if it secures its people. The only way it's going to do that is if it educates all its children. The only way it's going to do that in good faith is if any child in Nigeria is as valued as the child of our president. You know, one thing that really upset is that I love weddings, right? These girls were missing. I want the president's daughter to have a wonderful married life. This is not the time we should have this extravaganza of a wedding.
That's right.
We should have a solemn celebration of the life of the people getting married. We should have a solemn observance that knows that some people's children are missing.
That's right.
This is also not the time that we should have that huge extravaganza for the World Economic Forum because we are the largest economy. Because if our people are not secure, we should not be able to hold up our heads and celebrate anything until we find those children. So, Nigeria, I want you to celebrate. I want you to take your position in Africa and the world. But you cannot do that in good faith until you bring these girls back and you recover them to their families, and then you make sure they are made whole. Thank you. Bring back